Hello, good morning. You're welcome here to another segment on patriotism. And today I would like us to highlight the duties of a citizen, which in a long run qualifies someone to be called a patriot. I will use the Ugandan constitution, maybe in comparison with the Nigerian constitution, but I believe that each and every country has a constitution which stipulates the duties of a citizen. Now, here are the duties of a citizen from the Ugandan constitution. It says, national objectives, duties of a citizen, exercise and enjoyment of rights and freedoms is inseparable from the performance of duties and obligations, and accordingly, it shall be the duty of every citizen to be patriotic and loyal to Uganda and promote its well being, to engage in gainful work for the good of that citizen, the family, and the common good to contribute to national development. Engaging in gainful work, doing work that promotes the well being of the country, the well being of your community, doing work that will enable you to take your child to school, to develop yourself, and in the long run, to be able to pay tax that will develop your country, to contribute to the well being of the community where that citizen lives. This still brings in the issue of Bulungi Wansi that we talked about much earlier. Here in Uganda, we have what we call Bulungi Wansi. And Bulungi Wansi is when a group of people get together to improve their community, to improve the well-being of their community, to improve the hygiene. In the long run, that fulfills the duty of a citizen. The other one is to promote responsible parenthood. Now, you realize that lately, our morals are decaying so badly. Oh my God. And all these are decaying simply because parenthood has lost its course. Most people are not parenting because most parents spend most of their time at work, and they give less time to their children, or even no time at all. You realize now there are even grown people, much grown people, who may not have received enough parenthood. Now, all this takes away, it takes away our values because then you can't train up a person to be a responsible citizen. And if you can't train up a person to be a responsible citizen, they will in the long run fail to be patriots because they don't know what to do. They will jump to each and every kind of culture. The other one is to foster national unity and live in harmony with others. Fostering national unity brings in the aspect of acknowledging each other, of acknowledging diversity. Yes, you might be many tribes in a country, but then you're diverse, but then it doesn't mean that you're not one. There's a common goal, loving your country. There's a common goal. Appreciate each other's diversity, but then know that there is a common goal. This should enable us to respect each other's culture, each other's values, and focus on the goal of promoting your country, defending your country, to promote democracy and the rule of law. Now we realize that without democracy and the rule of law, we can't be an organized society. With democracy and rule of law, we can be organized. It enables you to be organized, to have sanity amongst you, to have sanity in your country. And in the long run, it will enable you to protect your sovereignty as a country. The other one is, and the last one from the Ugandan Constitution, to acquaint oneself with the provisions of the Constitution and to uphold and defend the Constitution and the law. Now you realize that when you do all these duties of a citizen and you acquaint yourself with the provisions of the Constitution, it will, in the long run, you'll be acknowledged as a patriot. You'll be acknowledged as a patriot. Because then it will show that you love your country. It will show that you value your country. Now let's proceed to the Nigerian constitution. Like I said, we shall make a comparison. The Nigerian constitution, chapter 2, article 24, duties of a citizen. It shall be the duty of every citizen to abide by the constitution, respect its ideals and its institutions, the national flag, the national anthem, the national pledge, and legitimate authorities. Now here realize that legitimate authorities are people voted into office, voted by the people, to represent the values of the people. Secondly, to help enhance the power, prestige, and good name of Nigeria, you can say any other country, to defend Nigeria and render such national services as may be required. The other one is to respect dignity of other citizens and the rights and legitimate interests, and live in unity and harmony, and respect the spirit of common brotherhood. This still brings in diversity, acknowledging each other's diversity, you know, but then remaining one. The other one is to make positive and useful contribution to the advancement, progress, and well-being of the community where you live. In advancement, acknowledging your community, helping your community out to grow, to develop, to render assistance to appropriate and lawful agencies in the maintenance of law and order. You realize that in the Ugandan constitution, it was talking about acknowledging rule of law. Here it says to render assistance to appropriate and lawful agencies in the maintenance of law and order. Because without an organized society, then you can't have sanity in your community. To declare income honestly, to appropriate and lawful agencies and pay their tax promptly. These agencies, for instance, here in Uganda, we have Uganda Revenue Authority. In Nigeria, they're saying to declare to agencies responsible, meaning you declare wealth, and declaring wealth means it will enable you, to enable that agency to give you, to show you the amount you're supposed to pay for the development of your country. It is also here in URA. In URA, you have to declare your income. When you declare your income, then they will know how much to deduct as a tax. That is patriotism for you. Please like, share, and make a comment on the issue of patriotism. Thank you. Watch out for the next segment. See you then.